My wife slept with my brother because she thought my brother will get all of my grandma's property. I met my ex-wife when we were in college, and after college, I made the mistake of proposing to her. She said yes, and we had a really good wedding. After that, we had 2 kids who are with me right now. I have a stable job, and we were all happy until one day when my wife was taking a bath and her phone was next to me. I saw a message pop up from my brother. I obviously knew her password, and this message shocked me. "When is your husband leaving so we can have sex?" I started scrolling through all the messages they were sending, and it was terrifying. I took some photos and headed to work, crying and thinking about how she could cheat on me with my brother, especially when we have 2 kids. I messaged my wife that I was going out for a week and would be back next Thursday. After work, I met with my lawyer and talked to him about what was going on between my wife and my brother. My lawyer comforted me and said, "She messed up. Let's get the divorce papers ready." We started working and made sure she didn't get anything. No money, no kids, nothing. After a week, I got back home and invited my parents, my brother, and his family to dinner at home. After everyone showed up, my lawyer arrived with all the papers. I told everyone to sit down and said, "Let's have a real talk." I revealed everything about my wife sleeping with my brother, showing all the proof we had along with the divorce papers. Everyone was shocked. My father grabbed my brother by his collar and angrily shouted, "How could you do this to your brother despite having a wife and a kid?" My brother's wife started crying, and my brother and my wife's faces were filled with regret. My grandma got furious with my brother while everyone was shouting. My lawyer told all the kids to wait in my bedroom, and we had a really hard and angry conversation for 2 hours. Finally, my cheating wife and I are getting a divorce. I didn't invite my wife's parents because they were out on a trip. I wish they were there. It would have been more fun because my wife's father treats me like his own son and likes to hang out with me. It's been 1 week, and all the paperwork is done. The news reached my father-in-law, and they kicked my ex-wife out of their house. My brother and his wife are also getting a divorce, and she will have full custody of their kid. My father asked her if she could still come by because he really loved all the kids in our family. My father kicked my brother out of his house too, and he is currently staying with friends. I don't know where my wife is, but the kids are currently with me. 1 week later, my wife showed up drunk and started apologizing. She said she did this because my grandma was going to give all her real estate to my brother. I said no, it was going to be split 50-50. She was shocked and angrily said I told her my grandma was going to give her real estate to my brother. I said no. I said because you want to live in my grandma's house instead of the house I worked hard for, and she lost it. She started cursing me and tried to attack me. She hit one of the kids, and I kicked her out and filed papers for full custody, and I won. After a month, I heard from one of my friends that my brother and my ex-wife have started living together, and my brother demands my grandma to give him half of her property that she was going to give him. My grandma called a family meeting and also invited my brother and my ex-wife. My grandma made a harsh decision to not give my brother even a penny of her property. At this point, my brother got angry and left with my ex-wife angrily. Listening to this news was shocking, and I was happy. Update. It's been 2 years since everything happened. I am getting married soon. I met her 7 months ago, and we are starting a new family together. I hope everything works out.